Well, hey folks, Real Honesty with Jonn Ritland. The Universal Championship doesn't exist, and this is...
The Terminator.
Summerslam.
And it does exist.
It will not exist until a deserving champion wins it. Or a deserving guy wins it. I don't fucking... The positives.
Yes, let's focus. Let's start from the beginning and work our way down.
So, okay.
Literally.
SummerSlam actually was a much better show than I expected.
Yes.
They did have some cool clips of the WWE Superstars giving back. That was some good shit.
Mm-hmm.
That was some really good shit. And it does show that, you know, it does put smiles on children's faces, except for the main event. And Vince, I hate you, just so you know. But the matches, Almas and Selena versus Rusev and Lana, and it happened.
That's the best descriptor for it. It was a match.
Almas and Selena won.
Yeah. And it's because Lana is not as good a wrestler as Zelina Vega.
Putting them mild. I mean, nothing against Lana. She's a lovely person.
Zelina's got a lot of talent in her.
She does. In that 4'11" body of hers.
Yeah, she could definitely put up a match against a lot of people, but...
And she has an impact. But there were hype packages during all the matches.
Yes,
because
every single one of them.
We need to be reminded...
of the show we're about to watch!
That we're currently watching, actually. Because even though it was kickoff. But yeah, Almas and Selena won. That was expected result.
Yes.
By the way, I won the predictions, 8 to I think it was, our friend Cassie joined. It was 8-7-7?
Yeah.
8-7-7, 8-7-6, doesn't matter. 8-6-7-5-3-0-9. That would have been weird if we had that many people in on. Then Kurt, Paige, and Drake talking, and Drake looked like he skinned a mermaid.
Yeah. It's the sequel that everyone's been waiting for. Sorry, the sequel.
Drake and sequins wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility.
Right.
Well, whatever. Cedric versus Gulak, and it was good, but it wasn't great.
I'm going to stick with my favorite pair.
The crowd, that's fine. The crowd was not...
Oh, no, that's not my favorite pair.
The crowd was not into the whole thing. See, that's because TakeOver was better. That's not to say SummerSlam was bad, but anyway, Cedric and Gulak had a good match.
Yes.
Not a great match. The crowd not being into it really was a downer.
Yeah.
But I don't blame them. I
like Gulak's reaction when he lost, when he's sitting in the middle of the ring just going,
which was good, and you can revisit this feud down the road.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. Gulak does get his rematch.
Well, no, he technically doesn't, because the challenger doesn't get a rematch if they lose.
Yeah.
But he can work back up to that.
Yeah. Puts him in a good position.
True. I was surprised Cedric won, because I'm not sure who else.
Me too.
I'm not sure who else you have challenge him. Who knows? Samoa Joe then is being interviewed by Renee Young and gives the bestest advice.
Which was?
I don't know, but he said bestest, so that's why I wrote it down.
I got the bestest advice in the world.
Revival versus the B Team for the Raw Tag Titles.
And the Revival lost.
To an idiot team. Go ahead.
Which was disappointing, to be certain. B Team are so goddamn endearing. But their whole thing is this. If any of you have played Fallout, this is what happens when you pull all your stats into strength and luck.
So explain for a novice like me what the fuck that means.
You're both strong and lucky?
So basically you win by just default.
Pretty much.
Okay, dumb luck?
Yep.
Okay. I've never played Fallout, so I have no idea. The AOP needs to smash the B Team in 5 minutes. Because that's really where you have to go with it.
Yeah.
Because the Revival are now... I'm sorry, they're buried again.
Yeah.
And nothing against the B Team. I have nothing against Bo. I have nothing against Axel. They're entertaining. Bloom is off the goddamn rails with this thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it was what it was.
Yeah. I still like the B Team. I just didn't like the ending of this.
Because
this is a good opportunity for two very competent wrestlers to have a great match with one of the best tag teams in the world.
Yeah.
And you boned it.
Well, created boned it.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, alright.
Mank?
Okay, well, I don't know what you meant. But yeah, B Team won what it was.
Yeah.
Then we start off proper Terry Crews narration. That's really cool. Terry Crews, one of the nerdiest guys in the world, but hey, really cool. My sister actually met him and said he was really nice.
Like the most genuine individual in Hollywood.
He is.
He's the Black Tom Hanks.
Never mind. IC title, the Inter-IC title kicks off.
Yes.
Rollins with Ambrose.
Got to start off hot.
Swole Dean versus Dolphin Drew.
Yes.
Actually, it was just Dolph with Drew at ringside. It's good heel work, good knee targeting. It was slow at first. It really was a bit too slow.
It was a slow burn.
Until he burned it down?
Exactly.
There we go. That freaking reverse DDT superplex spot.
Woo! The inverse suplex.
Yes, but the timing on that.
Yeah.
Woo! But credit to both guys. This was better than the Iron Man match. It was better paced.
Indeed.
Yeah, it was better paced. Of course, I was half I tweeted out at 1 point 10, 9, 8, but it did pick up later.
Yes.
And it was really good stuff.
It was.
Rollins got the victory after Dean and Drew had teamed up, or attacked each other. Dean lays him out, and then we have a curb stomp. 1, 2, 3.
Now that the Shield's all back together again, I guess everybody needs a belt.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Thanks for reminding me of that main event. The Bella Twins. The promo. I don't want the goddamn Bella Twins back.
Let's go.
Why are they back?
Yes.
Goddamn idiots. Anyway, SmackDown Live tag titles. This one's gonna be quick.
Yes.
New Day won by DQ. There was an insane elbow by Xavier Woods.
Yes.
Some insane dive by Big E.
Woo!
An apron spot. Stop with the apron spot. Wait, there were a lot of apron spots on the show.
Yes.
The thing is, I didn't mind the DQ finish. It was a little weak, but I got what they were doing.
I mean, have you seen those hammers? They must be made out of styrofoam.
They are. Wrestling is scripted.
Wrestling! Indie crowd is great.
Oh god, Indie crowd is great. Tony Storm, Nicole Matthews put on a hell of a match there. Tony Storm, just beautiful in person. Actually, more beautiful in person.
Yes.
And a damn good wrestler. But yeah, DQ caused, Bludgeon Brothers to get their music played despite losing by DQ.
I know, the audio guy is in cahoots.
The
audio guy is always in cahoots.
Cahooch. Wait, that sounded wrong.
Yes.
Then Braun versus Owens.
Correct.
Squash. That choke slam outside on the ramp. And then Braun just laid him out. And then it ruined Braun later.
I did like the KO in the bank shirt.
That was pretty cool.
Like, he was so prepared to take it, and then it was like, fuck.
Here's my question, though. Owens got dominated that quickly. Is he going to be taking some time off? Because maybe.
I would hope so. Maybe, he can come back with Sami Zayn as a tag team.
But if not, he'd come back in a couple months, maybe around Survivor Series. Because, I think that's the way they're going with it, because it's like, ouch. Those were some bad bumps, and it was a lot like Zayn, where Lashley squashed Zayn at, Money in the Bank?
I would like Kevin Owens to take some time off, get into better shape, so that he can have a nice long career.
And also just maybe to rest some injuries. If not even get in better shape, just rest some injuries.
Yeah.
Because he signed a new 5-year contract with him.
Yeah.
He's got time. And then Becky...
He's got time. He's got time.
Both these guys.
Yeah.
SmackDown Live Women's title. Becky versus Carmella versus Charlotte, and...
I am okay with the result.
I am. Before we get to that, Carmella, holy fuck are you rocking in the ring?
Yeah.
It
looks like you arrived to your ring in your pajamas. You brought some tearaway pants, and it was hilarious because you couldn't tear them away. It was like watching Lex Luger try to take off a shirt.
To be fair, Carmella is better than Lex Luger. Carmella embraces the fact that she's not very good. Lex thought he was better than he was. But the tearing the shirt and that kind of stuff. If you haven't seen that GIF, by the way, check that out. That dive was, missed by Charlotte, the twisting, flash where she had Carmella but missed Becky. To be fair, at least she didn't snap her leg. I'm worried she's going to snap her leg doing that stuff. Charlotte wins. They're pretty good exchanges, despite the fact Carmella was there. Carmella did not get pinned. Becky got pinned. And then Becky hugs, Charlotte and Becky hug. And you can tell Charlotte's saying something to her, and Becky's saying something to her. And they hug again. And then Becky just friggin' clocks her.
And the crowd, holy hell, was that a pop? And the crowd chanting, "You deserve it!"
Alright. I will say this, the "You deserve it" chant, that was great. And that is...
And if we're going to be seeing heel Becky, that'll be interesting.
Bad Irish lass, I'm all for it. To be fair, if you've seen her new shirt, it kind of actually fits. Relentless.
Haha, wordplay.
She's good at wordplay.
Portmanteaus. They're my favorite.
And she's... What?
Portmanteau.
Oh.
That's when you combine one word with another word.
This is true.
that isn't supposed to happen in the normal English language.
Oh, okay. No, I get it. But it was as good as it could be, despite Carmella being in there. Now, to be fair, Carmella was there to break up pins.
Yes.
She did at least do that stuff well. The problem
They did a lot of pin breakups in this match.
They did a few too many.
A lot of submission breakups, a lot of pin breakups. It was a bit too much.
But the result, I'm surprised I got it right. I was actually hoping Becky would win.
Yeah, me too.
But Charlotte won, and now we get heel Becky. If we get heel Becky, one, Carmella's going to lose her rematch because she didn't get pinned. Yes. So it could happen on this SmackDown, which may happen. Who knows? We're going to have Becky, or we could have it at the next pay-per-view. We could have a three-way rematch.
Right.
Carmella loses again, takes the fall. And then Becky gets more mad. And then we have heel Becky versus Charlotte at Evolution. Or maybe Becky wins.
I could appreciate that.
It'll beat the last two matches that they've announced for it. Nikki versus Ronda. It should take Ronda about 30 seconds to beat that bimbo.
She's like, shut up. 10!
And then we go to the WWE title in the middle of the goddamn card.
Yes.
But Joe versus Styles and Wendy.
At least they saved it when people still had some excitement left over.
God,
because it's all downhill from here, except for one match.
There were a couple moments. Joe talking to Wendy and Annie, I think is the kid's name, said Annie, and of course I think instantly, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? But
you've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth Samoan.
Joe.
You had too many Joes in there.
I did. TNA chant.
Yes.
That was pretty cool. That's the biggest crowd that's chanted TNA. That isn't on the...
It's funny because it's just depressing.
They wouldn't have fucked it up by having a woman in charge. It wouldn't have been a problem. What? Dixie fucked up that company.
Yes.
So, anyway, moving on. They're doing some good shit now. But good offense, good dives, good kicks. This was about as good as you would expect with from their Impact days. Just older, obviously, because I don't think they faced off since like 2009, 2010. 2009 for sure. They had a great
9 years ago.
Yeah, great three-way match with Christopher Daniels. Turning Point 2009. Of course, I remember that. Their Unbreakable three-way was better. This was a great. Yeah, I know what I said. This was actually great. This was just. Great match, even with the DQ finish, even with all the shit where
it was AJ having to resort to kind of heelish tactics to win.
But the reason he said that is Samoa Joe got up on the mic and said, standing up on the announcer's table and says, "Wendy, I said he was coming home, but he's not." And it's like, and Annie, I'll be your daddy. It's like, who's your daddy?
Oh God. But yeah, if we can get a return to heel AJ, that'd be great.
He may have to resort to that to beat Joe, and he won't be able to beat Joe, and Joe takes the title from him. That's the kind of...
There's going to be a rematch for that in terms of the DQ.
Probably. Yeah. This is a good match. This was the one time where a DQ finish actually worked. Because it extended the feud, and this was better than any of the Styles Nakamura matches they had in WWE.
Yes.
And that's nothing against those guys, but they were restrained.
Yes.
Which, speaking of restraints... They talked about Dean having, the restraints off, and that angered Renee. Because she likes the restraints being used.
Are we back on the Inter-IC title match? Or?
I had to throw that line in.
All right.
Okay. But good match, though. Good match for the WWE title. Should have been a little higher in the card, but I get why they didn't. What the hell was with the Elias thing? His guitar broke. Did Lashley do it? Did somebody else do it?
That was the piss break.
That's a good point. Poor Elias.
Yeah.
Remember when I thought he'd be IC champion?
Well, let's give him some time.
True, but anyway. Miz versus Bryan.
This had so much potential.
It had some good exchanges.
It did.
The problem is, and I get that they're the first chapter in a book, of this new book, this new rivalry. Problem is, you had Maurice get involved, and Maurice can't do anything right. Except she got out. She got out of the ring, to be fair, so that's the only
apparently, she did something right in giving him brass knuckles.
It's true. There were some nice submission reversals and stuff like that, but the problem is they tried to wrestle, and I'm sorry, Miz, I love Miz, but he's not a good wrestler. He's a good entertainer.
Yes. He's a sports entertainer,
yes,
if you would.
Ciampa.
Yeah, he's not the sports entertainer, however.
But, it was a callback, as you point out.
Yes.
What did you point out about the brass knucks?
Well, no, this was pointed out by, I think, Heel Tem on Twitter.
Yeah, but...
was that it was William Regal's old shtick of using the brass knuckles.
Which worked back then. I get why Miz won. I mean, I had Miz win. You had Bryan win.
Yeah.
And I was surprised I was right. I still wish Bryan was leaving. I know he won't. But that's another story for another day.
Cool.
It was what it was, but it wasn't great. And it wasn't going to be great. Oh, and then they had a commercial for Taker versus... I don't know.
Why do we have commercials
during a pay-per-view?
Oh, you can't save that for Raw or SmackDown?
It's not like Raw is 3 goddamn hours of filler.
Mm-hmm.
Super Showdown. Just let this be it. 1, Taker should not be wrestling anymore.
All
right.
You won't get that reference.
I will not. So then we don't need this match. Whatever, it's going to be in Australia. Hopefully the show does well. Demon Balor versus Corbin. Demon Balor!
Yes! Demon Balor makes his return. Woo. And Corbin, who ironically has a theme song that says, I come from hell and I'll drag you under, was afraid of the demon, which amuses me greatly.
I wasn't prepared for this.
Yes. Or as I put on Twitter, Irish man arrives at SummerSlam in blackface, beats up Constable, news at 11.
Good shit. The Demon Balor, he beat him quick. There were a couple squash matches tonight, which I guess sort of made sense. Actually, there were 3 squash matches, technically, counting the main event. Brian's backstage getting an ice pack, and Brie, speaking as flat as she is.
Are you okay?
God, Brie, this is why you were better off camera.
Runningsympathy.exe.
Error?
Hello. Are you okay?
Are you
okay?
We're getting a mixed tag match, aren't we?
Target acquired.
We're getting a mixed tag match of Brian and Brie versus Miz and Maurice, aren't we?
Probably.
Why?
Because fuck you, that's why.
Okay. I don't really want to see that, but whatever. Nakamura versus Jeff Hardy. You know why Jeff should have won? Because
he was so focused.
So fucking focused.
So goddamn focused.
And then he did an apron spot, which unfocused him. God damn it. How many times did the announcer say, look how focused Jeff Hardy is?
I have lost count.
I mean, just tonight is what I meant, but...
I have lost count.
That's a good point.
I have lost count.
Yes. This was... I didn't mind Nakamura winning.
Yes.
It was what it was.
Right.
Even though we both picked Jeff Hardy, I don't know why we both picked Jeff Hardy. I don't know why, in retrospect, we did. You can check out the predictions if you want, by the way. But... Randy then comes out, obviously with his Viper in hand, which is why they only shot him from the waist up for a while. But then he ran down to Jeff Hardy and then decided not to, and then ran back. And okay, did he have somebody else's hand to shake?
And that was the you're not worth it anymore.
I mean, that's probably it.
Yeah.
I'm a bit surprised Orton wasn't involved in this match. But I guess you need a resolution for Nakamura and Jeff Hardy.
That and Jeff Hardy needs to take time off to recover.
And to focus more.
Yeah, he needs to be more focused.
So fucking focused.
So goddamn focused.
All the goddamn always. Like 2011 Jeff Hardy. Wait, no, maybe not. Well, later 2011 maybe.
Focus.
Then we have the Raw Women's title up next.
Oh, shit.
Natty came back though, wearing her dad's jacket, and oh, the tears. So hard to hold the tears back. Great. It was great to see Natty back.
Yes.
Wearing her dad's jacket. That I didn't see where Natty was. I guess she was sitting at ringside because she showed up later. But that was good shit. That was good shit. Ronda then showing up in whatever the fuck makeup that was. It's like
Mantar.
Or like Black Swan. I mean the hair.
Swantar.
Black Swantar.
Black Swantar bomb.
Just picture Mantar trying to do anything off the ropes.
And he broke through.
Ribug Cornette. Poor Cornette.
Moo!
I don't know how I got through the mid-90s of wrestling with that kind of shit.
No.
I was also younger. I used to cheer for Warrior and Hogan. And that's fine if you guys...
The more you blow.
It's fine if you guys still do, by the way. I just don't anymore. The only problem was earlier they showed Dana Warrior, that earlier. But anyway, Ronda versus Alexa. Holy crap, this is quick.
Vicious, and Alexa was running scared.
That was good shit.
That spot where Ronda Rousey was sitting in the middle of the ring, egging her to get back into the ring. So Alexa hops in the ring, gets her into a chokehold, and Ronda's like, "Are you sure about this?" Yes!
And then just friggin' picks her up and just ragdolls her. I mean, she hit some smooth moves there.
The way she was bending her arm back, but just enough, because Alexa...
You're double jointed.
You could tell that they've been working on this match.
Yes.
Because Ronda knew exactly where Alexa's arm would stop bending. She knew when to stop applying pressure. This was a great, brief match that
ended quickly.
It is going to... If Ronda maintains this pace and style, the women's division in WWE will need to match pace.
True.
And we're going to see much quicker action out of the women's wrestling.
Asuka also needs to be featured better.
Asuka would be a great way to, a great addition back to Raw if she could put on a full-fledged matchup with Ronda Rousey.
We get Asuka versus Ronda facing off at the Rumble. Or Survivor Series.
Yes.
Maybe. This was good stuff from Ronda winning. It was great to see Natty.
Yes.
Celebrating with her. That was great. It's such a tough week for Natty. Might away Michael Cole.
But yes, Ronda Rousey wins.
Yeah. Neidhart died 6 days ago.
Yeah.
Not 3 weeks ago, Cole, you idiot.
Yeah, that was the other 3.
Natty, though.
There's been a lot of deaths.
Good, unfortunately, sadly. Natty, though, tugging her. The Bella's in the ring. You haven't done a goddamn thing in years, you stupid horse. Okay, Nikki, just you. I'm sorry, just Nikki should have never been in the wrestling business.
Yeah, but whatever.
At least Brie and Brian are together. Just keep them out of the ring.
I was expecting some kind of action from the Bellas to help bring in the whole match at Evolution.
Yeah.
But we didn't see that. So that was a moment that they could have capitalized on, but did not. And then that aside,
Reign versus Lesnar, Braun. I'm not. No. You know what? Fuck you, Vince. I hope you die.
All right. So, let's cut ahead. Roman Reigns is now Universal Champion. That is now over with. Thankfully, we're past that. However, this whole matchup was fucked up. Braun Strowman standing on the outside with his briefcase is a looming reminder that whoever wins, he's going to fight. In retrospect, a very bad idea. Why? That's why. Braun Strowman is now target numero uno. Both Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns did attack Braun Strowman during the matchup. Roman Reigns once by accident, Brock Lesnar quite intentionally, with the briefcase that he chucked back to the very end of the entrance ramp, breaking one of the LED panels because he tossed it so fucking far. That was just some good aim, actually, when I think about it. But anyway, Brock Lesnar, after wailing on Braun Strowman with a chair, hops back in the ring to take the chair to Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns hits him with the spear, knocking the chair out of Brock Lesnar's hand. The chair bounces off the rope, hits Brock Lesnar back in the face as Roman Reigns pins him for the 1, 2, 3. And that was how that fucked up fiasco finished. That's some alliteration. Now,
B+. Despite that bullshit finish, Reigns, you don't deserve the goddamn title. Vince, this company will be better off when you're dead.
I will give that a B.
The reason?
Oh wow, we're recording that one. Yeah, a B.
Yeah, B.
B. It is because we gave NXT TakeOver an A-.
B for this because that finish was bullshit. I know we were getting it, but the Universal title will
and the Daniel Bryan versus the Miz match was not as.
It wasn't that good.
It was very lackluster.
We need a better Universal Champion, and if Braun doesn't cash in tomorrow, Raw should get Fs for the rest of the year.
He's not going to cash in tomorrow.
That's stupid then.
No, it isn't.
Braun deserves to be champion.
Brock Lesnar will go for the rematch. That's when Braun Strowman will intervene. But
B. That's it. Do you agree? Disagree with what we said?
I will have a poll up here.
Yep. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Twitter link thumbnail. Excellent thumbnail. In the derb. In the description.
I take care of them very well.
In real honesty with Jonn, Ritland, and Vince, you don't deserve to be successful.
I am the Derbinator, and you have a great night.